folks, let's try one of the newest gas Sudoku puzzles from Missing Deck sites, and this is by their normal setters. This one is called Lucky Sevens and Unlucky 13s. Not entirely sure where the title came from unless, well, most folks don't like 13 and 7 is usually a good casino number. This one has some standard Sudoku and some cages and some XV rules in it. So standard means 1 and 9 have to appear in every row, in every column, and in every one of these thickly outlined 3x3 regions. Then we have some cages in the grid. They're all 7 or 13. These two sum to 7, these 2 to 13, these 2 to 13, and so on. And they must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage, and they can't repeat within the cage. Now, given that I think every single one of these cages is 2 cells long, and they're all within the same box, they couldn't repeat anyway because otherwise they'd violate standard rules. And then lastly, we have some XV pairs where digits separated by an X, like these two, or these two, or these two, sum to 10, and those separated by a V, like these two, or indeed those two, sum to 5, and not all possible X's and V's are necessarily given, which means those two could sum to 10 or 5 as appropriate. All we know is that the things with X's or V's between them must sum to either 10 or 5, as the case may be. And with that, let's roll. So, 7 and 2 cells unfortunately has way too many options with it. But there's 3 different 7 cages here. And one of them has to be 1-6, one of them is 2-5, one of them is 3-4. Those are the only 3 ways to make 7 in 2 digits. So 1 through 6 are taken. That means those 3 are 7, 8, 9. Now, these 3, because they all are on X, are 1, 2, 3, and those 3 are 4, 5, 6. Okay? This is either a 3-7 with this being 4, or this can be 2-8 without a 5, or this can be 1-9 in that order with this being 6. Now, what else do we have? We've got X's going this way around, which I don't know much about yet. But down here in row 9, we've got things that sum to 13, which is 7, 6, 8, 5, or 9, 4. So what that means is 3 lots of 13 is 39. Since every row and column and box has to contain 1 through 9 once each, the triangular number for 9, which is 1 plus 2 plus ... plus 9, is 45. 39 from 45 leaves 6. That means those 3 are a set of 1, 2, 3. And these, because they're all on X's, and they're the other side of a 1, 2, 3, have to be 3 plus blank to be 10, so there's 7, 8, and 9, respectively. Right? So these are 4, 5, 6. Now, that cell can't be 5, it's on an X, and it would have to be paired with another 5, that's a problem. 4, 6 here is paired by a 4, 6 there. Now, V's, there's only 2 ways to make a V, 1, 4, or 2, 3. Well, 4, 6 is here, right? So that takes the 4 in the region. So this V cannot be 1, 4, otherwise I'd have too many 4s in box 7. So that V has to be 2, 3. That means this cell can't be 2 or 3, it's 1. 1 goes with 9, this can't be 9 or 1 now. And we know that's not 9 or 1 either. Okay, what's left in box 7 is 5, 7, and 8. 2, 3 on an X is either 7 or 8 on the other end. Let's see, now I have to make some derivation from what I already know. V and this V and this V and that V. They're all 1, 2, 3, 4 in some fashion. This being 1, 2, 3, 4 has to be paired with 6, 7, 8, 9 because it's on an X. And the same with this cell going with that one. Now, that one has a 4, 6 looking at it, so this can't be 6. Which means this can't be 4, and now it can't be 1 either, so this is 2, 3 with 7, 8, and 2, 3 means that this is 2, 3. And therefore this is 1, 4. And 4 makes this 6 or 9 because it can't be 7 or 8 now. Right? Now, this clue is part of a 10 clue and a cage that sums to 7, right? So this can't be 9 or 8 or 7. The highest this could be a 6, which would make this a 1. But I think we have too many options here. 7, 8, this is on an X. So it's either 7 plus 3 or 8 plus 2. And now the 7 cage, that's either 2 plus 5 or 3 plus 4. Well, it can't be 3 plus 4. And the reason is there's already a 4 in column 3 looking up. That cell must be 5. So it's 5 plus 2 to make 7, and then 2 plus 8 to make 10. 8 means this is 2 to make 10 that way. That's a 3. These now can't be 2, 3. That V is a 1, 4 pair. This up here in column 3 must be 3. 3 plus 2 and 3 plus 7 to make 5 and 10 that way round. This is 8. That's a 3. 3 plus 7 to make 10. 7 plus 6 to make 13. And 2 plus 8 to make 10, 8 plus 5 to make 13, and just like that, row 9 collapses. 9 plus 1 to make 10, plus 6 to make 7, going back to row 1 here. Let's see, you know that can't be 9, so this can't be 1. Because this cell is not 1, the 1 immediately to its left cannot be 6. This can't be 2, so that's a 1, 4 pair. This is either 2 plus 5 or 3 plus 4. Let's see, in column 3 we've got 1 and 2 left, and this can't be 1, so that has to be. In column 2, I have 1, 2, 5, 7, 9. I need 3, 4, 6, and 8. Those have to be 4, 6. And these have to be 3, 8. In column 1, I need 4, 5, 7, and 8. No, I need 4, 5, 7, and actually 9. Which, those are 4, 5. These are 7, 9. based on context clue. That has to be 1, 4. 4 on X means this is 6 or 9, respectively. 6 or 9 means this is 1 or 4. If that's 1, this is 6. If that's 4, then this is 3. But actually, in box 9, I need a 3 and a 6, which can't go here, so they go there. What's left? Is 7 and 9. 7 and 9 on row 8 look to the left. That sorts out 5, 7 in column 2. And I'm also going to 1, 4 in row 8. So actually I can fill out row 7 and 8 from here. Okay, I need 2 and 8 in this 2. And column 4 looks down. What's left in box 8, row 7, is 5 and 9. I don't think those are resolved yet. They're not. Yeah, I need to sort out the rest of my 10 and 5 clues and things, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to fill much from here. I don't think. But 1, 4 in row 4. Look to the left. That sorts out 6 and 4 in column 2. Although that doesn't do me a whole lot of good, I don't think. But 3, 6 in column 7 looks up. That tells me 9, and 9 plus 1 makes 10, 1 plus 4 makes 5. And this has to be 4, 1 that way around. 5, 2, and 2 plus 8 is 10 this way around. That X is 7, 3, and 3 plus 4 is 7. The 4 in row 2 sorts out 5, 4 in column 1. The 9 in column 7 sorts out 7, 9 in row 8, and that tells me the order of the 7 cage in row 6, which piggybacks down to fill out row 7. Okay. In column 8, I'm left with what looks like 5, 6, 7. I don't quite have enough yet. Well, yes, maybe I do. That sees 5 and 7. This has to be 6. So these two in box 9 are 3 and something. 7. The 7 in row 3 tells me which way around they go. The 3 in row 3 piggybacks to do 8 and 3 in column 2, and which finishes that column. These are 2, 6, 9 in column 9, but the 2, 6 in row 4 tells me the order. And the 9 in row 4 piggybacks to tell me 7, 9 in column 1, which tells me 5, 7 in column 8. Okay, this digit is the only thing left in row 4, which is an 8, which sums with 2 to make 10. These two in row 3 are 1 and 5. Amazingly, I don't know yet which way around they go. This is 6, 8, 9. Now, those two can't be 8, so this one must be. Six, 9 there. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So these are 1, 3, 5, and 9 in column 6. There's probably a more efficient way to do it. I still have V's in columns 5 and 9 that I haven't solved yet. But this one must be an 8. It's the only thing left in column 7. Here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. So these are from 5, 6, and 9. That one sees 5 and 6. In row 6, column 5, that's a 9. And that will completely finish, in fact, the rest of the puzzle, even if the other V's are going to be the last thing I do. And in fact, that's exactly what's going to happen. This is the only thing left that's not 1/4 of anything else. That's a 5. These two are 6 and 7, and I know the order. And this 6 in column 9 must pair with 4 and make 10, which, thanks to that clue, is how I solve what otherwise would have been a deadly pattern of 1/4. So, 14 minutes. I'm sure some of you saw the deductions from the cages faster, and or may have filled all the cages in before you did Classic, but I discovered I didn't need to fill all the cages in. So perhaps it was intentionally clued that way, where you had more than one path to solve, and perhaps as I get into the higher levels I'm going to discover that there's indeed only one path. But this was an enjoyable puzzle, and for those of you who tried this, thank you for joining me this morning.